top 10 tips and advices for somebody who's in auditing profession, and especially somebody who has just joined this profession as an auditor and it's the first busy season. This video is definitely for you. I'm going to share 10 top tips that I personally used in my time. I recommend everybody to use that to grow your journey, to grow your career and be successful in that journey. For that, a bit about myself. I am Prem Kumar, a chartered accountant and CFA level 2 qualified as well. I've worked in London, in UK, and one of the big four firms as a manager. So getting back to topic, top 10 tips. So I'll be talking about all the things that you should be doing in your starting role to grow yourself in your journey. Number one, you should know when you join a firm, especially big four firms, let's say in UK or somewhere else, anywhere in the world, you are not alone. When you join the firm as a new auditor, as a graduate, you are not alone. There are whole programs set up in the firm, set up in the organizations to support you in your journey, to make sure you have a path, you have a career path defined for you. So it's not like you are alone. You need to ask people, talk with people, but there's a definitely program for all of you. So when you are thinking after getting in the firm, I am alone, will I have a career path? So yes, you will have a career path. So what you need to do is make sure you talk with people. Any opportunity you get your way in terms of talking with people, understanding the company, organization, firm, culture, etc. Do that. That's really important. Second bit is, which is very important, we usually hear in media that millennials or Gen Z workers don't want to work really, etc., etc. We hear all the news, right? But the thing is, if you want to drive your own career, don't shy away from work. Whatever you want to gain or whatever you can gain in first 6 months, 12 months, it is really valuable. It helps you stand apart from others and be on a pathway or growth pathway for yourself. So any experience, any learning, anything at all you can gain, just gain that. Don't shy away from the work. I know it can be problematic because sometimes it's the time pressure, workload, etc., etc. But don't try to shy away as long as it's possible, which will continue in the third point as well, where I will link with something else. But second is, don't shy away. Don't think that it's difficult thing, I can't do it, because you are just new. You have to learn. You will be learning that. Number three, that's very, very important from my perspective, is make sure you have time for your study, exams, and any college, etc. It's really important in this journey. Let's say if you are a graduate, you join the firm as a graduate, now you are doing your AC exams. So I know I am saying that focus on the work, don't shy away, etc. But make sure there's a time you have dedicated to your studies, for your college, for your exams. Because in the long run, qualification really matters. Gaining experience is great, but qualification is really, really important for you in the long run. So make sure you spend some time for your study. Make sure you have the schedule. Make sure it's agreed with everybody. Make sure you are taking those breaks and doing your study. So it's really, really important. Number four, I would recommend everybody, and even I do to my juniors as well, make sure you ask questions, tons of questions. As a new professional, new auditor, if you are in a new organization, you don't know anything, right? You're learning from scratch. And the only way you can learn is through asking questions. No matter how many trainings, learnings, etc. you do. I mean, they are important, of course, but the real learning comes from the on-job training, through experiences, through asking questions. So once you are into the field, you can ask your senior, your manager, etc. on different questions, etc. and that will help you grow, definitely. So again, don't shy away from questions. This is an issue at all levels. People don't ask questions. So make sure you ask questions and keep learning in that phase. Number five, of course, if you don't understand anything, just ask. Don't assume anything that, okay, this should be done this way, this should be done this way, because things happen, problems happen. And in order for you to learn, just ask your senior, your manager, okay, this is something I don't understand, and you help me in it. And people will help you grow, but ask questions, don't assume anything. That will really, really help you in the long run. Next point, which is basically tip number 6, is if there is anything you don't understand at all, don't keep it at yourself. We see that in some of the juniors, some of the people who start in the early career, that they want to solve that thing by themselves, which is good. You want to solve that, you want to be good. Okay, I have done this, I know how to do it. But don't keep things with you for a long time, and don't just keep things in a kind of blocked. Basically, in this process, in the auditing world, you need to keep the things moving. So don't keep things with you. Tell your senior manager, tell your manager, tell your senior, anybody who's working with you. They will help you solve it and remove the blockages. Number 7 is basically in terms of workplace, which is really important. What I've seen in recent times is working from home has had a bad impact on some of new joiners. So make sure go to office, meet with people, and that really helps to understand, meet different people, hear their experiences, just hear those stories in the background. They really help you to grow. Number 8 is basically embracing the work culture, which is basically links with the meeting people, etc. Understanding what the organization stands for, what they do, how they deal with people, how they deal with the clients, etc. All these learnings will help you grow in the long run. Number 9 is make an active effort to drive your own career. Very, very important point. I would say everybody have to drive their own career. Nobody is going to be there to drive your career. People will be there to help you, but the initiating effort, something you have to do by yourself. Nobody else is going to do that. So any opportunity, anything you come across, just make sure that links with your career aspirations and talk with people on that. Next point is again important, is feedbacks. Really, really important. As a new professional, you need to learn, and for learning you need to obtain feedbacks from different people. And it's not like project done, feedback received. It's not like that. Talking with people throughout, like every week, every second week, throughout the projects. I have done this, what can I do better, what can I not do better, what's wrong, what's right, etc., etc. So all these things in the long run will help you grow. So my summarized advice to new auditors is, the work-wise, of course, you will learn, right? It's not like you know everything. You will learn that do your course through trainings, through learnings, etc. But all the other steps in this process, through asking questions, through not keeping things to yourself, doing learnings, taking out time for yourself, education, exams, all these steps really matter for your career in the long run. And make sure you take relevant breaks, not get too stressed by the work, because auditor in a busy season, it really gets quite daunting to work long hours, etc. But if you're a new auditor, new joiner, you are not really expected to do crazy hours. You need to learn, you need to grow in that time, and that's your time to learn and to grow in your career. Thank you.